12 Sports is brought to you by Papa John.
I'm Paul Davis, and this is the Highlight Zone. Squirrely things going on at Comiskey. Sign that squirrel up. Pirates and the Diamondbacks. Brian Giles in the outfield. Whoa, that is a humdinger of a catch. Watch the replay. Just did get his glove under that ball. At Pac Bell Park in San Francisco, they've got a neat attraction. The porch in right field. Beyond it is McCovey Cove. And Barry Bonds, his third splash down, and they have a boat out there, and they get the ball as fast as they can. I think that is so cool. And he's got three, like I said. Orioles and Mariners last night. Cal Ripken sends one down to third. David Bell, playing like Brooks Robinson, grabs the ball, throws to first. And then one more from Mr. Bonds. He sends it down to the outfield. It's going to be touched by the fan. It's ruled a ground rule double. The fan realizes, oh my gosh, I did something wrong. I should not have touched that ball. Sports at 6. Green Jackets will have something from them. Basketball Hall of Fame news from that. And the Hawks have a new coach, maybe. All that and so much more. If I don't be quiet at this point, I'll be in trouble. See you at 6.
All right, and stay with us. We'll be right back.
12 Sports is brought to you by Terminex and Carolina Machine Engines.
90 degrees outside, so we want to talk basketball.
We're going to talk about the best of the best when it comes to basketball, Tom. Basketball's Hall of Fame is growing by 6. The place, for your information, is located in Springfield, Massachusetts. Heading up the list of inductees, Tennessee women's head basketball coach Pat Summitt. Summitt just wrapped up her 26th year with the Vols. They've won 6 national championships. And from the NBA, the man who ran the show when the Detroit Pistons ruled, Isaiah Thomas. He led the Mottowners to 2 straight world championships. It is a big deal.
I feel like everyone should really share in this day of the success that I'm personally experiencing, because without all of you, good and bad, it never would have happened for me.
The full list behind Summitt and Thomas: Bob McAdoo, an NBA journeyman, played with several teams. He won the NBA scoring title a couple of times. Morgan Wooten, one of the nation's premier high school coaches at DeMatha in Maryland. And Danny Byeson, one of the early founders of the NBA. Induction is set for October the 13th. Remember how Sunday's Heat-Knicks game ended in a little bit of controversy? Miami thought the ref did New York a favor by calling timeout when Sprewell was falling out of bounds. New York benefited, or didn't benefit. Yeah, they did benefit from the call, didn't they? They won the game. And in the post-game, the Heat let loose.
Take a shot would be Clarence Weatherspoon.
See why they call Dick Pavetta Nick Pavetta, because he called 7 straight calls down on their end, and then called us none when Mash went to hold 2 or 3 times in a row. And that's all I got to say.
The NBA does not allow players to talk about the referees that way. Tim Hardaway's been fined $20,000 for those comments. 2 other guys on the team have been fined as well. Not sure if Chipper Jones will play tonight. He bruised one of his big toes last night against Milwaukee. Let me show you the highlight or the low light from Milwaukee. Down just 2-zip in the third, Jose Fernandez, a grand slam off of Kevin Millwood. 7-6 was the final. Brewers win it. Greg Maddux will pitch this evening. Did you see this last night? Cards against Florida. Mark McGwire smacked his Major League leading 19th home run of the season. But the very next batter for St. Louis is Ray Langford. That's back-to-back. The 13th time this year the Cardinals have gone back-to-back in one inning. That is pretty incredible. How high can they go? How high can they go? I'm talking about the Green Jackets, and their winning streak stands at 7 right now. If you go tonight, watch for shortstop Cesar Saba. This young man is actually the youngest on the team at 18, but he was telling News 12's Dan Franzak today, hey man, don't let my age fool you.
I got 18 years old, but I play. You know, they got 23, 24, but I don't care. I can play.
I can play, says Mr. Saba. Again, he and the Green Jackets at 7:05 against Greensboro. And I do believe I'll be heading over there.
Sounds like a good time. We'll be right back.
12 Sports is brought to you by KMC Telecom.
So I stopped by the sports office tonight, and Paul's saying, wow, wow.
They call him Little E. He's
Yeah.
Dale Earnhardt Sr., although he hates that. It's Junior, his son.
Yeah.
He's a rookie this year. He's the only multi-winner this year on NASCAR circuit.
He's not driving like a rookie, is he?
Oh, he is driving like he's been paying attention to his dad forever and ever, which he has. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy that calls himself Little E, well, he's got the right bloodlines, I think, and that means something because he is following in Daddy's footsteps. First off, remembering Adam Petty tonight at Charlotte, qualifying for the Sunday race, the Coke 600. I'll tell you what, Little E was fourth from the end to go, and they saved the best for last. 186 and some odd change mile per hour, a new qualifying record for this race. He just blew everybody away.
Thing was strong. I messed up real bad in turn 3 and 4. I just wish I'd have hadn't done that. It might have been a run of 89 or 85 or something.
You actually lost some time then.
I lost a lot of time. Had to get off the throttle coming off of 4.
Yeah, they had some oil on the track. He didn't let it bother him, though, did he? There's rows 1, 2, and 3. Jeff Gordon, row 7. Dale Earnhardt Sr., row 8. Mark Martin, row 10. Only 25 spots locked down tonight. The rest of the field will give it a go tomorrow in Charlotte. It was nail-biter city tonight at Lake Olmsted Stadium. The streaking Green Jackets trying to make it 7 consecutive wins without a loss. Greensboro, of course, had a better idea. And I give you Pebbles from the Flintstones. Isn't she the spitting image? I'm telling you. 1-0, Jackets already up. John Anderson give him an RBI. Chaz Tierney makes it 2-zip. Fast forward to the 5th, and Chaz Tierney lofts one, and Cesar Saba is safe. Cesar Saba is safe, but Carlos Rodriguez got stingy, and he's out the plate. It's 4-4. Next inning with 2 aboard, deep into the night. Elvis has left the building. Elvis Corporan, a 3-run home run, and that was the key blow. Don't check the paper for your pronunciations. The Green Jackets lose tonight. Their 6-game win streak is a thing of the past. Jeff Bryant talked to the pitching coach right after the game.
When push came to shove, we didn't pitch ahead. We got in trouble because we were pitching behind. Basically, we were digging our own hole tonight, and they just kind of kicked the dirt in it.
In other words, they were buried alive. For those of you who like to plan ahead, it's one more home game tomorrow night, and then the Jackets hit the road for a week and a half. There's a new record for suspensions from one incident in the big leagues. The National League has suspended 16 players and 3 coaches on the LA Dodgers, all for their little tiff with fans at Wrigley last week. The man who had his hat stolen by a fan, Chad Kruder, he'll sit out the most time of anybody, 8 games. The Dodgers say they are shocked. They're going to appeal, so the guys, for now, will keep on playing. I'm sure a few of the Atlanta Braves would like to take a couple of swings at the Brewers after having their winning ways stopped last night at County Stadium. Tonight, though, already up 3-zip in the 5th, the Big Cat. Who else? I mean, time and time again, he provides. 1 runs in, 2 runs in. Andrews chugging hard. That was the cushion they needed. Let me show you the final. Greg Maddux wins his 6th on the year as the Braves win at 11-2. Keith Lockhart did add not so important 2-run home run late in that game. Hot off the presses, you gotta see what happened at Busch Stadium tonight. This is not old tape from 6. This is fresh stuff. Mark McGwire hits a home run, and the next guy up is Ray Langford. Can you believe it? For a 2nd consecutive night, back-to-back home runs, 13th time they've done that, and St. Louis won the game 5-1. From Atlanta, news on Lon Kruger. The word is he'll be the new head coach of the Atlanta Hawks. Kruger, of course, last 5 and 6 years at Illinois, has told reporters out there that he will accept the job tomorrow. 5 years, $2-point-something million a year. The man is set to try to turn the franchise around. The Devils beat the Flyers tonight 2-1 in the Stanley Cup. That series is tied at 3-3. Tomorrow at 6, you got to see this that you won't believe.
Okay, we'll be right back.